Just picked up a beautifully bound hardcover, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and I'm wondering if any of you have read it. I'm only done with book one and super curious about your thoughts about the concepts of Stoicism.
Just a small thought on people calling this book a difficult read. I think part of the reason is it's a translated book and you have to pick up the right translation. I would recommend the Gregory Hayes translation because the other more dry. But I feel like the Gregory Hayes translation reads a lot better. With respect to the thoughts on this book, first of all, I think it's a really honest book in the sense that this book wasn't meant to be read by any other person. This is just a diary and a journal of a particular person. The person in particular was probably someone with the highest amount of power and prestige in Rome and had all the options to make a different choice in life, yet chose to be a better person. So just the overall observations in his mind and the honest back and forth he has with his intrusive thoughts, dark thoughts, thoughts on interacting with people, difficult decisions, that's the most interesting and profound thing about this book. Me personally, I've read Meditations at least 5 times, a couple of times end to end, but most of the time, in times that are hard, I just pick up and go through all of the chapters or notes that I've highlighted, and it helps me maintain my balance because all that Stoicism really asks you to do is be one with nature. Not to react to your baser instincts. Live with a sense of logic in this world, with a sense of perspective and deep empathy for another person. That, I think, is the most profound aspect of this book, as well as having faith in yourself and having faith in everything around you, especially the externals that are not visible to us, the world which is not visible to us, because we, in our limited perspective and interactions, can understand only so much. So this
transcription is incredible.
This book talks a lot about the external and internal locus of control. For me personally, I think it's helped me find a lot of balance and peace in my life, because especially like if you're a logic-oriented person, it's a beautiful book.
This is hands down the most insightful take of the day. I am so grateful for everyone who's given me some feedback. I had no idea that so many people had read the book.
This little
this translation
animation up here is sick.
And I felt like it's introduced by Diskin Clay. I felt like the introduction was more difficult than book one, but again, I've only gotten through book one so far. I didn't find the read to be very difficult, but now that you bring up Gregory's translation, I'm absolutely going to pick up that one when I'm done with this. So thank you for your insight.
Such a vibe. All right, so the replies are up here.
I just picked up a beautifully bound hardcover, Meditations by Mark.
So as soon as it comes,
the only book you need to read. What a beautiful copy.
So I posted this inside of a channel, and so the channel cannot see the reply until I interact with it, right? So it goes from being hidden. This is a great response. So we listen to hers.
That's a beautiful copy of the book. I'm actually a practitioner of Stoicism, and it's helped me tremendously throughout my life.
Like this, I'm so in love with this animation. It's so delicious.
Principles, paradigms, and platitudes. Marcus Aurelius is...
Links look beautiful. This is a hyperlink.
Who at one point ruled the entire world.
I just picked up a beautifully...
I read this book last year. It was a difficult read. Now that I think about it, what I remember from this book are two ideas. First one is that I'm nothing in comparison to this big universe. Even when kings die, people forget after a few years. Which means I should not consider myself very important, or I should not take myself very seriously. Second was this line that when you enter a room you should stink, which means you should be very authentic and original, and there should not be any second guesses about who you are when you enter a meeting or meet someone.
Love this. All right, let's see how I can see the other 8. Okay, so that was Depeche, Chris. So I wish that I was also able to hear plays in my replies. Right now I'm in my reply box. Let me actually go into my notifications. Yeah, it doesn't play from in here, and it doesn't play from in mentions, which is annoying. So I have to go like to the original post or click on their post. Let's see, we heard that one. All right, so if I click on it though,
I have read meditations yet. Actually, I just started it.
something's going on with her audio.
I really love Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. For anyone who doesn't read any of the older classics, you really have to get used to just
This
glossing over
UI is so
the
delicious.
superstitions and bullshits, the racism, sexisms, etc.
I wish the white was a little creamier, but I love the shadow work, all the rounded feeling, the iconography. Everything is so round and soft.
One thing,
Sound quality is incredible. So this is hidden. See, it's gray when it's hidden.
Some Seneca and
It says hidden.
Epictetus. I'm really a big fan of Stoicism and the thought that separating my reactions from anything that's external.
Then it darkens
from
when
myself.
I like it.
This is actually
and then now it
on
shows
my
up.
list to read next, and I'm planning to read it in May.
You are the second person to talk about Seneca's book, and I am definitely going to pick that up next. All right, so can I play that? You are the second person to talk about Seneca's book, and I am definitely going to pick that up next. Quality is incredible. The text-to-speech transcription is incredible. Incredible, 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 incredible. Incredible, incredible. Excuse me. All these Stoicism fans. All right, let's listen to Atlas.
These hardcovers are absolutely beautiful. And about Stoicism, it is one philosophy that actually helps you how to live your life better. Like coming to peace with the things you face.
So one of the things I really love about the audio first, leaning into the audio first piece, is that you record the audio, and then if you want to add a hyperlink or add an image, you do that after you do the post, right? So you're not like looking for an image and posting it. No, it's audio first. You say the thought, and then you can include media. It's pure fire.
And it's a cool book to go back to again, and it's super chill. I feel like if you're looking for advice in books, sometimes books will tell you a whole lot, and it feels like you have to follow through the whole story they're trying to tell and all this stuff. And as you can probably tell by reading this book, it's just bits of advice. It's kind of like a Twitter rant, or like a Twitter feed,
I would agree.
just written as a whole book. And it's really, really cool.
I would agree. I haven't really heard any negative takes on it other than some of the translations were difficult to read. So, again, I just only finished book 1, but I am just so enthusiastic about getting through the whole thing and reading some of the other translations.
It's probably the only book that I have reread because I'm just like a bad reader, and I've reread this book many times cover to cover. I absolutely love this book, and it's just a place for solace. Like in Stoicism, he talks about just resting in the logos. That's, I think, the one-liner that describes this book for me.
Actually, last week
Another
I
one on
started reading
Seneca.
Seneca's On Benefits, and I find it fascinating. So I have come across Stoicism from time to time over the years, but more recently have gotten into it more intentionally.
So many replies. Oh my God.
So it's not a book that is just meant to be read from cover to cover and you're done. It's more like a book that you can make a new book out of. Yeah, that's all I would like to tell you about this.
Okay, so I think that's all the mentions. Now I'm going to go to my main feed. And my post is at the top. Now, I posted this in books. So they just dropped channels, which are like groups. So this group has 978 members, one of the larger groups, I think. And so I posted, I created my audio, and then I posted the picture after. And right now, I don't know if it's just the algorithm, but it's showing my post at the top. It could be that it's one of the more popular ones. Yeah, I think so. So let me hit play on this. Let me come out of mine and hit play and just go down the feed. So as soon as it as soon as you hit this hot
it's
area,
really the only book you need to read.
Audio starts.
What a beautiful copy.
Hi guys, can anybody suggest me some good spiritual books? May I ask what you...
So there's mine.
Just a small thought on.
So, disclaimer, I am fully nomadic and living out of 2 backpacks.
Oof.
And really,
Automatic
backpack,
light.
my girlfriend takes up 3/4 of the other one. But I do read out of a Kindle, mostly. But I really enjoy having a couple physical books.
For
and
sure.
The ones that have really impacted me manage to stay until I make it home each time. Especially the ones that I have marked up really changed my world, and some of the few possessions that I still have are books, physical books that are in a single box at home, where I like having the physical copy because it's the totem of the time in my life, the experience that I have, the memories, and I revisit them every time I go home. So
Such a
audiobooks are more of...
So I wish that all of the replies lived underneath. I think they just prioritize the most recent one, the most recent reply, right? Which is here, Kaylin.
As much as I just said,
and then his
there's
response.
No progress that comes from agreeing. I have to say that I agree with everything.
So I have to click on each person's face to see their response. And it's being a little buggy right now, but that's okay. Let's go to the next one. So again, this is all in the books channel, right? Let's go to my main. And so my channels, I joined poetry and I joined books. So those are both up here, and I can navigate to them. Nice little shelf animation back and forth. So this is just my feed.
Good morning. I woke up feeling intensely grateful and optimistic. Something that David asked me 2 years ago that's resonated ever since was, what's the best case scenario in 6 months' time? So hey, what's your best case scenario?
Love it.
What are you doing to make it a reality?
Tinder analytics to show if a date accurately describes themselves.
So on my feed, this is automatically just going to jump up. You see that?
Duplication, consolidation rules.
It's just
This is a
automatically
constant, ongoing thing. When we first started out, we didn't show you all the conversations, so you didn't.
Hey everyone.
Ooh, Gen Z.
I would agree.
Hey everyone. So I saw some intros and realized I didn't introduce myself yet. So my name's Skylar.
I'm going to go through some of the short ones so that you guys can see
Drop the YouTube channel. The people need to see.
how it automatically scrolls.
Everybody got this something.
Well, Christine.
Oh my god, so funny.
Oh man, you gotta check out her other stuff. She's.
Hey everyone. Post your screen time. Because I really hope it's not just me.
Oh my god, I need ASMR. Join immediately. Immediately. So I love that the group conversations also come up in your feed. It's not like they're private again until you interact with it.
And they were all talking to each other on the phone. And you could eavesdrop into any conversation. And at any point, you could make a bid to enter that conversation. And if your bid was successful, then you could end up talking to one of those people. That's what's going on here. What matters is the immediacy of hearing those conversations and having the opportunity
From
to get
Naval's
in
mouth.
there. It's just about finding a connection, making a connection, and having a connection with another human.
So super cute. Even the micro animation when the post comes into focus.
Exactly right. So my
Beautiful. All right, let's look at some profiles. So
Badly needs like a 2x or 3x speed up button because everyone talks really slow relative to how fast most people.
oh, how fast does it go?
From a design standpoint, I will say that it's cool.
It does.
There's some new options here.
Let's tell him.
AirChat badly needs like a 2x or
There actually is one. So when you are either on the feed or you are on a post, in the bottom right corner, there's a little play icon. If you long press that icon, right, 1x will pop up. And if you click it, it goes through 1x and 2x and 3x. Hope it helps. So you don't even hear audio playback of your messages, right? You'd have to actually like click the message. Let me see.
AirChat badly needs like.
There actually is one. So when you are either on the feed or you are on a post, in the bottom right corner, there's a little play icon. If you long press that icon, right, 1x will pop up. And if you click it, it goes through 1x and 2x and 3x. Hope it helps.
So fly. Why did nobody tell him that? That's lame.
AirChat badly needs like.
All right, so profiles. Profiles are fire.
Like a 2x or 3x.
So I'm going to pause this for a second. So follow, little bio. It shows who invited the person. I find that very interesting to kind of see who the influencers are here and who's inviting people. I've been doing a lot of follows that way. Product designer, always. Okay. So you have who they're following, followers. You have highlights. And so highlights are done. Is it long press? Yeah. And you hit the bookmark button and it goes into your highlights. So you have repost, you have like, you can copy, you can share and report a post. I actually was successful in sharing my post about meditations under someone else's posts. So even though you can't like quote a post yet, you do have the ability to like grab the hyperlink for a post and then put it under one of your posts, which is pretty cool. And that's again, like that's the long press. So you go to your post. Oh, we have a new mention. Oh, I have a like. So yeah, you go to your post and then, oh, I already have one on here. Let's go to one that I don't have anything. I'm trying to put pictures everywhere. Okay, this one. All right, so if I go to this post and I hit this plus button, I have the ability to add a picture, hyperlink, right? And I can delete, which is fire. All right, where's our music? Let's bring the music back. Super fire. All right, so my posts are here. And I think that's kind of like it, like share button works as you would think it would. Again, I love when you hit the play button, how it just...
From a design standpoint, I will say that it's cool that there's some new patterns
They
here.
made the design channel already. How can I get into this channel? Let's ask.
From a design standpoint, I will
Let's
say that
ask.
it's cool that there's some new patterns here. I know it's not... From a design
Oh,
standpoint,
it won't
I
even
will
let me
say that it's cool that there's some new
reply because
patterns
I'm
here.
not in the group.
I know it's not
I'm
anything
being
too
such a
crazy.
groupie, but like how?
From a design standpoint, I will say that it's cool that...
How? How do I get in design? How do I learn more about it? Let's see. Owner, Kyle. Okay, let's follow Kyle. And then let's ask Kyle. So, hey, what does a girl have to do to get into the design channel?
Tinder analytics to show if a date accurately.
Did I miss it? Right there? No? Not playing? Not playing for me? Oh,
Tinder
maybe he
analytics
has to
show if a
engage
date
with it
accurately
first.
describes themselves in
Or is that a bug? Let's see. Oh, such a vibe. I want to follow all these people, but I need to not be a fucking troll. Okay. All right, so...
From a design standpoint, I will say that it's cool that there's some new patterns
For
here.
sure.
I know it's not anything too crazy, but
For
like,
sure.
People are forced to learn even just a few new verbs, and they're doing it.
For
I feel
sure.
like some
No thanks
from a
on the
design
crypto
standpoint, I will
space.
say
All right, I'm
that
going to go
it's
back
cool
to
that there's some new
my...
patterns.
Go back to my main feed.
AirChat back.
That we got.
Oh my god, okay, so now that I've done it for like the 10th time of like my deeply personal journaling in a channel that is not my, that is of a topic that is not deeply personal, Naval and Sigil, there has to be a warning when you're posting in the channel. Please put dev resources to this so I'm never this embarrassed again.
Ivy, warning.
Love
you're
it.
Posting your personal life in the wrong channel again. Does that work? Did that work?
Lit.
Dear product person at AirChat, I have seen rumors of...
We need it.
I've seen rumors of working on background audio or whatever the hell else. Erase all features from the whiteboard. The number one thing that matters is to deduplicate.
Yes, the deduplication consolidation rules. This is a constant ongoing thing. When we
Fire.
GP.
Hey Elmo, Oscar the
It's one of the devs.
FDS shares, and they appreciate it, but then and I paid a bunch of taxes, but now they're worth nothing. Does the IRS pay me back, or?
Oh my god, I think that belongs in the crypto space.
This is Naval we're talking about. He is well capitalized, and AirChat is well capitalized. It's just that they
Well, Brother Keith, I'm an Androidian, so you cannot send videos to me, man. Please take it down a notch for us peasants until we are upgraded to the level.
Everybody.
I absolutely, again, I love this animation.
Everybody.
Love this animation. It tells you how many replies you have here, which is cool. Can I open a picture? Nope, not
Dubai
yet.
is the strongest magnet for all of the biggest egos of the world.
Everybody.
Listen,
Dubai
I
is the
want,
strongest
look,
magnet.
I want more friends in Dubai. Look, I want more friends in Dubai. I'll take it.
Dubai.
Everybody
Oh, there I
wanna be
am.
somebody.
One book I would definitely recommend is Meditations by Marcus
Love
Aurelius.
this.
I literally just picked it up.
So this is my like quote of my other post. So I had to like long press it. I had to copy it. And then after I recorded this, I pasted it in there. It's pretty cool. And all of your posts are blue, by the way. That's also pretty cool. So you see, you can find your posts really easily. Okay, feed already updated.
Hey Arjun, can you DM me please? I have a favor to ask. Hey Arjun, can you DM?
It does a really good job of finding the person you're talking to.
To yourself.
Hey Arjun, when can we expect?
Oh, Arjun is one of the devs.
Just talk.
17 years old. What's good, Arjun? Fire.
When you're so cold, you work out of a sauna instead. Is this a longevity hack?
Fire.
When you're
My dear presenting season 3 episode 2 of my
Oh,
podcast.
he has more than one URL? Wait, he has more than one link?
Season 3.
Does he have a picture and a link? Oh, wait. Hold up. Time up. We can do picture and link. Let's try. Is this mine? Okay.
I just picked up a beautifully bound
I don't see
hardcover,
it.
Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and I'm wondering.
I don't see it. Which is wild. So here's a picture.
This is hands down.
Nope. Let me go back to my feed and see if I can sort it out. Maybe there's a... Oh, okay. Go to one that I put. Yeah, the plus is gone here. I mean, I wonder if you have a limited amount of time to add additional, but I'm guessing you can probably do a photo and a hyperlink before your ability to edit that audio post expires, because I don't have the ability on here, just on the one that I just recorded, which is fire. Oh my god, all I care about is the ASMR channel.
Hi Maria. I'm saying your name correctly. I like your voice too.
I like everyone's voice, I must admit.
I know, I was bummed when I found that out too, because oat milk did taste really good. Wait, even if it's unsweetened oat milk? That sucks. I usually get oat milk when I go out and get coffee. I guess almond milk unsweetened is a
Oh
little
my god,
less.
these voices. These freaking voices.
Wait, even if it's the brand Oatly had their original oat milk.
So
In
gorgeous.
most stores.
Repost is at the top. Even with ASMR, the transcription is absolutely incredible. And I love that it clips it, just with the height that'll fit in your viewport. It's fire. So fire. Wait. Oh, okay. He liked my little tutorial.
There actually is one. So when you are either on the feed or you are on a post, in the bottom right corner, there's a little play icon. If you long press that icon, right, 1x will pop up. And if you click it, it goes through 1x and 2x and 3x. Hope it helps.
I think the key to, I guess probably growing and getting over anxiety with such an immediate audio. And I love that, in the press, I heard it called the audio, the walkie-talkie app, but it's just you have to let go and imagine that you're having a phone conversation and that sometimes you're going to misspeak and it shouldn't really matter. You know what I mean? It's fire. So it's interesting too, because when I first started, there was kind of in my following tab, it had people that I wasn't following, right? I kind of wish there was a For You tab, or an Explore tab. That would be like interesting. Let me kind of go to the bottom to see if there's some post that I didn't listen to.
I didn't think you were, but to me...
Listen, Adam.
Yeah, AirChat developers are very active on AirChat, like, responding to different
For
messages and
sure.
feedback and chiming in, etc. So they
Here's
don't have
another
any
quoted
customer
post.
support people yet, as far as I know, but they do that.
Matt, thank you for the repost on Twitter. I love you.
Just to make it clear, I wasn't speaking on behalf of AirChat. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. But here's a quote from Naval. I think he explained it best.
Let's listen to that.
Organization is the enemy of productivity. We'll get to organization later, once the thing is working and once we have a lot of people. But until then, it's an evil that is unnecessary.
Love it. Let me repost that.
Someone who's never...
I didn't think you were, but to me it seems that...
Yeah, I'm dying to know.
What I would love to show you guys before I change the subject and log off of IG Live is... So down here, you can, when you long press to record, you can record either audio and video. And when you record video, it actually shows the video over here in your profile icon. I know that Sigil has done it a couple times. Let me see if I can find one of his video responses because it looks so beautiful to actually see the video, hear the audio. Of course, I'm not gonna find one now. He's like hella active, so. And I also think he was doing it in the replies. Grr. Yeah, no quick luck. And it's also a bit like it's refreshing on the timeline, right? To like see somebody's face. Oh, oh, you're welcome. Oh. I have only gotten through book 1 and I've had such an incredible response to my ask in the book channel about the book. I've learned about the different translations. I've learned about everybody's kind of like existential thoughts about stoicism and philosophy. And it's almost more interesting than the book, just hearing everybody's take. But yeah, I can't wait to finish it up. And thanks for the kind words.
Thank you for this 10 out of 10 explanation. Quick question. I noticed that you posted in books with Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Love that book. Best Christmas present I've ever received. Could you also explain how you attach a picture for a post?
I have only gotten through book 1 and I've had such an incredible response to my ask in the book channel about the book. I've learned about the different translations. I've learned about everybody's kind of like existential thoughts about stoicism and philosophy. And it's almost more interesting than the book, just hearing everybody's take. But yeah, I can't wait to finish it up. And thanks for the kind words.
All right, let's grab this, send her this picture. So to attach a picture, I think that you have a limited amount of time after you record the post, but underneath the post is a little plus button. You hit the plus button and you have the option to add a hyperlink, which I have successfully hyperlinked to other posts. You can add a photo. It looks like video is not supported yet, or you can delete. I'm going to try to show you a screenshot of that right now. All right, and then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to send her a hyperlink to my broadcast on Twitter so that she can see it. So let's try to do a hyperlink. Allow paste. Ooh, vibes. I also just tested a hyperlink with an image in the same post, and I hyperlinked you to the broadcast. Right now I'm streaming on Twitter and IG and Twitch, but if you go back in the broadcast, you can actually see the video of me adding the image. I hope that helps.
AirChat.
Thank you for this 10 out of 10
I have only gotten through book one, and
So
I've
fire.
had such an incredible response to my ask in the book channel about the book. I've learned about the different translations. I've learned about everybody's kind of like existential thoughts about Stoicism and philosophy, and it's almost more interesting than the book, just hearing everybody's take. But yeah, I can't wait to finish it up, and thanks for the kind words. So, to attach a picture, I think that you have a limited amount of time after you record the post, but underneath the post is a little plus button. You hit the plus button and you have the option to add a hyperlink, which I have successfully hyperlinked to other posts. You can add a photo. It looks like video is not supported yet, or you can delete. I'm going to try to show you a screenshot of that right now. I also just tested a hyperlink with an image in the same post, and I hyperlinked you to the broadcast. Right now I'm streaming on Twitter and IG and Twitch, but if you go back in the broadcast, you can actually see the video of me adding the image. I hope that helps.
You're an absolute gem. Thank you so much.
Uh-oh. Putting the creative girlies on today. Thank you for the question, Clara. And let's retweet that, because yes. Not retweet. Repost. All right, IG, it's been fun. I'm gonna turn off my IG live, and I'm gonna go over to just broadcasting on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube and because I want to play some music, and IG is a bit of a hater. So if you want to hook up with me on another platform, here's my Twitch. I love you guys. Thanks for pulling up. Gotta do some debugging today, which is gonna be so much fun. And then I get to work on some testimonials, which will also be fun. All right, y'all, I'm going to restart the broadcast so that I can keep this one specific to AirChat. Thanks for pulling up, everybody. I'm going to rebroadcast in about 2 minutes.